Suppose that the polynomial function of f is defined as follows. F of x equals to 5 times x plus 8 times x plus 11 times x minus 8, that quantity is being squared, times x minus 6. List each zero of f according to its multiplicity in categories below. So this question is supposed to come with a chart that kind of looks like this, where it gives you the multiplicities, and then you're supposed to put the zeros of the polynomial in the next column. So what we're going to do is, we're going to find the zeros of this polynomial. And to find the zeros of this polynomial, we're going to set this polynomial equal to 0 and solve for x. So set it equal to 0. Let's solve for the x value. We can then use the zero product property by setting each multiple equal to 0 and solving for x. So when I do that, I'm going to have 5 equals to 0. I always do that just to have fun. Then I'm going to have the x plus 8 equal to 0. X plus 11 equals 0. X minus 8 squared equals 0. X minus 6 equals 0. And I want to solve for x. We know that 5 cannot equal to 0, so let's ignore that. If x plus 8 equals to 0, we're going to subtract 8 from both sides. X equals to 8. 8 is going to be my first 0. But what is the multiplicity of that 0? Well, I'm going to zoom in for a second into my function. Now, you see how I have a square right here? That exponent right there represents the multiplicity. A multiplicity of 2, because it's being multiplied twice. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to put a 1 for each multiple that doesn't display an exponent, because there's an invisible 1. So therefore, when I found the 0 for x plus 8, x equals to negative 8, my apologies, that 0 of negative 8 will go into the row with a multiplicity as 1. Put some more space, because there's going to be more than one 0 going inside of there. Now we're going to solve the next 0. We have x plus 11 equals to 0. Subtract 11 from both sides. X equals to negative 11. The multiplicity is 1. Therefore, that 0 is going to go inside the row where the multiplicity displays 1. We have x minus 8, that quantity squared. What we can do is, we can take the inside, which is x minus 8, set it equal to 0, and solve for x. Add 8 to both sides. X equals to 8. The multiplicity is 2, so that 0 of 8 goes inside the second row. Last but not least, we can add 6 to both sides here. X equals to 6, and that's going to go right here, because the multiplicity is 1. And that's how you find your zeros, guys, and that's how you define them based on their multiplicity of the polynomial. Alright guys, I'll see you soon. Take care.